We're gonna go right into it. Hey Pedro, hey Affinity. Hope you're well. Hello? Champion of the Illumin.
Your threads are interesting, to say the least.
In what way?
Young yet old. You've seen much in your short time, and you'll see even more. I apologize that you were delayed.
It is not your fault. Though I am glad to be here.
I'm glad you were able to make it. After all, there are not many who earn Krior's respect without a fight.
He still wishes for one, to be fair, but given the circumstances.
He always will wish for a fight. He is a brute.
And he has a wisdom to him
But
through his ages.
he used to not. It wasn't until the fall of Twilight itself that he realized all the fighting, everything that he did. Could have simply been thrown away in a moment. It humbled him in his pride. To put it into terms that I have overheard through Q's mind, he was an individual who would surely say, "Nah, I'd win."
That sounds like him.
He had the power to back it up. to let you know a little bit more about myself that I couldn't convey since you were not here. Allow me to reiterate that my appearance is not what it used to be. None of us are, truly. When twilight fell and Q was banished, everything about who we are and what we are was twisted and changed. I don't have qualms with it. It is an interesting change. One could say that it is useful. And for you, I'll reiterate the warning, I guess you could call it. My sister Silsai. She knows more than she's telling. And one day she will tell you the truth. And it is my hope that you'll continue to stand beside Q when you learn it.
I appreciate the heads up.
To also point out, I am the one who assisted Q when she created the shard that turned into Q the Endless. It was a necessary thing. She would consume by her doubts. But like I said, there's much of what Q thinks she knows, but she doesn't. There are things even she was not allowed to remember. Knowledge that us Illumin held on to for the good of all Twilight. I feel for her. Not only does she carry the weight of her memories, but there is an even greater weight that she doesn't even know that still weighs on her. We can draw the memories away. We can separate them from our threads. But the imprint will always be there. Nothing's ever truly forgotten.
In that regard, then, I have a question for you.
Please.
And you needn't give the answer, at least not fully. 3 of the first of the 7. Their names are gone. Do you hold that answer? Of who they were?
Unfortunately, even I cannot hold that answer.
Interesting. I had to ask at the very least.
It is a good question to have. It is unfortunate that we cannot remember them. But as I said, the imprint will always be there. There will be a way to remember who it was in the end, and what happened. I do not know if my sister kept something even from me, though. Silsai holds a lot of secrets. Especially as the only one who could commune with the Twilight Mother, aside from Q. There were things that the Twilight Mother whispered to her that were never uttered to Q.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
She may be our goddess, but she is also a mother. Do you have any other questions?
I have one. Lady Q is troubled by the passing of her friend Riza. Does this impact the threads that you see?
It shook them to their core. There were even a couple of pathways that snapped. Her future is troubled. The person that she used to be as a rock unto her, a friend that she felt that she could speak to as an equal, is now gone. And as much as she views everyone as her own equal, to reiterate something I said before, she too is a mother. And a stubborn idiot who doesn't like burdening others.
Is there worry that seeds of doubt may form in her anew?
That That is a worry that even she carries but says to no one.
I almost wonder if they've already started.
They did.
Feel.
After all, it was a doubt that made her unravel herself yet again. That is why what she must see is hope. Much like her friend Risa, hope is her light. Without hope, she will fall to despair, and the endless will be able to consume her.
She has to realize that she has those of us to stand on, to lean on. She has to remember to put her faith in us as well, as much as we put ours in hers.
Even though she is ageless, she's still a
Excuse me.
child. She prefers it that way. After all, once you reach a certain age, there is a piece of you that usually will not survive. Innocence. Q has tried to hold on to her own for the longest time. I do believe that you all have the capability to help her. And if it's one thing the fact that you are here, the fact that you're still standing beside her. You need not do anything for her, but simply exist, and it will help her. My time speaking with you grows short. Is there any more words that I can impart to you before I return control to Q.
Is there aught you would ask of us to do in your stead?
Know that everything that has happened up to this point has happened. We cannot change it. This is why we call the past fate. Fate is not something that is an entity or some prediction of the future. Fate is simply what happens. And so, should you ever learn history of our people that might be less than savory, remember, Q lets her actions speak for her, not her past. That is what I would ask of you.
Very well.
What are any words that the rest of you have for me?
One that I may make form of. Thank you for your time.
I am happy to give it. And once the journey is over, and we are free once more, I'll be more than happy to speak on matters in the future.
Certainly.
I look forward to that.
Likewise.
Q will soon be with you once more.
Till we meet again.
Till then, champion of storms.
You know, now I think about it, maybe I shouldn't be sitting next to the mysterious mist.
That's fine. Look, I'm just very proud of you for not climbing the tree. Very good job.
Oh, don't give her ideas now.
Now you're. Okay, well, I held off
Oh,
long
no,
enough. I
probably
wasn't
is.
gonna do it at first, and now they brought it up again, so now I'm doing it out of spite.
Good job, Farron.
No, this is fine. I want a picture of this. See, that's the whole grand scheme. Go.
Oh, okay, okay.
I wonder if I can get to that.
See, I've already looked over it. It's not gonna be an easy climb even for her. And I kind of want to see how she does it or if she fails.
Fair enough. Q.
What in blazes is she doing?
Finding a new perch.
Where's the highest place? Let's immediately just think about it. Oh, they gave up.
I try to get higher.
You had a very
There's no
pouty
spot to
look
get
to you
higher.
when you came back.
She almost looked defeated.
Yeah, it was very just like, oh.
I see exactly what I must do. For you in the Twilight Sanctuary, I'm going to have to put a specific tree with a branch that's very high up, just so you can perch on.
Most likely.
Oh, you'll have to find a way to make her so she
Comfy
can
spot.
project her voice. That way we can hear her when she's up there, so she can still converse with us.
Fair enough. Right.
I can still try to get back up there.
I'm gonna hide parts of the tree sometimes.
Now that would be funny.
Oh, make it a challenge. Every time it's like an obstacle
Yes.
course for her to get
Otherwise,
up
what's
there.
the point?
Alrighty.
Exactly.
I mean, I can always just,
Make it an obstacle course.
I can always throw water on it to make it harder for her to climb on.
I don't.
Oh, there are also.
I don't know why in the world that just made me think it feels like you're turning the tree into instant noodles.
What does that even mean?
The trees back home, but
You just add water. Boiling hot water, but water. Do you even know what? Yeah, no, that's probably right. Anyways, I'll show you something later. How about that?
Fair
that being
enough.
said, I'm going to take us back to the Reach. Did you all enjoy your conversation with her?
I did.
Good. That being said, cards down briefly because I gotta open up the map. It dawned on me that I was going to walk out from behind a tree in that model, and you were going to be like Lilith.
Exactly, immediately.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was watching your stream. I saw you switch it to the bottle. I'm like, hold on a second. OSL's not here. What are you talking? Who is this? Like, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Listen, I've spent enough time with my cult sister. I know what she looks like.
It looks like your cult sister, but for all intents and purposes and legally distinctive, it is not.
Legally distinctive Lilith.
How you doing, by the way, Ava?
I don't know why I'm looking for it there.
Tired.
That's a mood.
Yeah, I think this one here is absorbing it all.
What? Who? Why are we?
Energy. The energy
Oh,
that
yeah,
each
it's
one of us
fucking-
experience.
It tastes like purple. Not that type of purple. Q's a different type of purple. It just tastes like purple.
So
that?
Stop
so wait
tasting
wait wait wait
Q's
wait
dreams.
wait. So it's
I don't know
tasting
if
like
it's higher.
purple. Are you Lulu?
Tastes like
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just say it tastes like purple because a friend of mine was into League of Legends, and he always said tastes like purple. And
Yeah,
he
it-
got me addicted to it.
Yeah, it's one of the lines that the champion Lulu says when she's like wandering around. She's like, "Oh,
Huh.
that tasted purple."
Can you imagine what character I played?
Lulu.
Pretty much, if it was short and cute, I played it.
So you just exclusively
And then
played
I also played
Yordles.
Udyr.
You just played the Yordles.
When Zoe came out, I literally fangasmed. There's my invite, finally. Alright, request on me.
Wait,
Okay.
Find a group thing? Okay, well, never mind.
God damn it, Kimmy. Well, technically the group thing is tomorrow. It's not tomorrow, so therefore we don't have to do the group
Oh,
thing.
Yeah, fair.
So, you know. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go check and see what's on the agenda for this thing tonight, because I need to check this out and see what's being. Okay.
There it is. Alright, be over there.
Alright, got my invite.
Free word just being like,
What about Kree War?
I appreciate. I appreciate.
What's Kree War doing?
they, so Ilan Faye had said that in terms that she's heard Q over here, Kree would definitely have been the kind of person who'd go, nah, I'd win. Right. Just 172. There they are.
Wait, what? What are we talking about? Who, where, what?
We were
Boy.
shit talking you.
Fuck yeah! I mean, wait, what?
Oh, wait a minute.
You heard me.
Damn. I'm not loved anymore.
The fact you just try to disguise yourself like a fox when you're actually just a cat. It's a lot of effort.
Damn.
Look, am I wrong? You literally just hopped up onto the pot. Just because you want to be
Out of
I'm
curiosity,
gonna be honest with you. I just jumped onto it to get past it. I know I could have just walked around, but it was more fun here.
Programming. Dogs with cat programming.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Kimmy, out of curiosity, is the Reach going to be open for others to come join or no? I had a couple people ask me.
I will be sending out a ping.
Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna go make some popcorn.
Can it wait? Like
Fine, I
5
can wait.
minutes?
I can wait 5 minutes.
God, it sounds like
Mainly because I want to at least say the spiel about,
Fair.
the mission. Then you can go off and make popcorn.
All right. Fair enough.
Then you can make popcorn. Popcorn addict.
Yep.
What?
Intrusive thoughts. That's all.
Okay. Fair enough.
Alrighty.
Anyways. Let's see anyone.
Sure.
Yes, please.
Why not?
Yes, because I can actually sit down.
See, having magic to just conjure seats is the nicest thing ever.
No, the reason they couldn't sit down is because they were doing something that hurt their back, and then they just couldn't
Ah,
tolerate sitting down.
I see.
That was really painful.
Hmm.
Which I've at least finished 2. So I'm giving my back a break.
That's good.
Fair enough.
So you don't get to, owie me. For now, at least.
I mean, like, you could be made to stand. I can get rid of all the chairs. We can do that.
I can conjure my own. Sorry to ruin your fun.
Unless she specifically states no
So
conjuring.
I had a thing happen to me.
Uh-huh.
Wherein I was trying to sell my shoes for some information, and I accidentally sold, like, the concept of having shoes. So I can't own shoes anymore. Would you like to lose your chairs? That's all that I mean, like, unrelated.
I don't want to have to hurt myself just to bring back the concept of shares. So let's not. I don't want my
Fair
chairs to
enough.
hurt just to bring
Can we
back the
not
concept
mess
of
with
fucking
concepts? I already have to hear enough about concept fuckery in another place.
And to answer the obvious question, yes, I realize that I'm wearing shoes. These do not belong to me. I borrowed them.
Right.
Ah, yes, the good old borrowed.
No. I truly did. If I were to have stolen them, then they would be mine, and then they would go away. These were borrowed. Evansville lent them to me, and I have to give them back one day.
Oh no, yes, that
Those are the
is.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is then
It's
you
like
just
a
need to
clever
somehow,
idea.
you just
Hi.
need to find the way of regaining your concept of owning shoes.
Yeah, well, so I mean, eventually the purchase will wear off. Probably. I don't know. But I could also buy someone else's ability to wear shoes, and then use theirs.
Fair enough, I
Gotta
guess.
love fate bullshit.
I'm learning a lot more of it.
Fine.
And yes, it is fake bullshit, as you call it.
I hate the fact that I had my
Bananagram.
name stolen from it the other day. Well,
Huh.
not the other day, not very recently, but a couple months ago, I got my name stolen from me. I was Chaos for a period of time. Yes, the Fae's name was Chaos, and we swapped names.
With a name like that, I don't blame him.
You were there, if I'm not mistaken.
I feel like
I
it's rude
was.
to discriminate when some of us literally have a title of being of chaos.
I mean, you're literally the champion of chaos.
That's the whole thing. I have one job.
Is that why you got so upset about that person that looked at you with weird, funny eyes? Like, where you were like,
I
just
think
like,
that
"No, I wanna
describes
lose my
most
name again"?
people.
Who?
I don't know their name. There's
Can you
the
describe
3 for
them?
1 special made a comment about somebody looking at you and seeing your name in some like world.
God, I hate when people do that.
I was just wondering if it was like, because they said you got really upset about it. I was like, did you get super upset because you had just like got your name back?
No, look, I don't like people seeing my true name. That's a completely different story.
Most people don't. Very bad for you.
Especially when you don't really have a name, so to speak.
Yeah, true names are
It's
not
a
something
sound.
to mess around with.
That being said, there is some messing around that I would like for you all to go do.
Such as?
So, I have been looking into certain ripples in the fabrics. Partially trying to actually locate if there's any other tears that are happening, this, that, and the other place. But, it seems I ended up coming across one that resonated Twilight.
Really no.
Which means we might have a inn to get to the Fortress Stars. And I'll need a group of you all to go investigate it.
Alright. When and where?
That will technically be up to whoever goes. I will be making a announcement over the crystal. And we can coordinate from there. But essentially, I don't expect it to be dangerous. It's going to be more understanding, one, why there's a tear in reality that is resonating Twilight. Two, see if it is something that is stable enough for us to utilize. And finally, if it is stable enough for us to utilize, capturing it and bringing it back to the sanctuary.
Fair enough. Sounds straightforward enough.
Got some investigation work.
It is definitely something that I felt that one of the Rachels could assist with. You know that they aren't too happy when their hands get tied.
Yeah.
So I wasn't so much looking for something for them to do, but I came across this and I was like, oh, well, would you look at that? Instead of me going and investigating it, I could send some other people to do it. Mainly because I have all the shit that's happening to me.
Yeah.
That's actually something that I wanted to bring up.
I enjoy doing investigation stuff.
So, Minerva, as we are calling the individual that came from Atheris, to prevent confusion since there has already been amongst us someone that we know that is called Athena. But, she's made an appearance in Orlando Soccer.
Huh.
And even suggested, according to what I heard, threatening to send monsters at the grip to try and lure people out. Well, not so much threatening from how it was phrased, more talking about it casually while people, are like Ludric, who has big ears.
Somehow I don't think that the grip is going to take that kindly.
Oh, trust me. I can assure you that they would not be too happy to hear about that.
I've been meaning to visit that
I do
place at
know
some point.
that they most likely have the information, considering Maxine overheard it. So, if that information hasn't already been disseminated to the individuals of the grip, then I'd be surprised, honestly. But that being said, she is obviously making moves, and additionally, there are individuals who I jumped ahead of myself there. Allow me to rewind myself back a little bit. I also went to Theris recently to check up on things on their end after everything went down. They did in fact stabilize the portal on their side. They actually had already handled the familiar issue that we ended up encountering. So that was easy. That was good. There seems to be some what's the best way to put it? Basically, what ended up happening was like popping a cork out of the tub when she ripped it open, and it caused all the aether to start being sucked out of the area. So, they're also dealing with a... Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Dear indeed.
Yep.
Beth.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you mess with concepts.
You know?
Well, I'm going to go grab a snack real quick.
Yes, of course. This is more information that I was going to share with technically you, Sariel. You are probably friends with more of the individuals who might be encountering this.
I mean, it depends on who's
Are you
encountering
viewing
it,
me
so.
for the
Well, considering the fact that Minerva has stated that she wants to see Ryder dead, and will most likely exploit anyone who is connected to him or related to him.
Hmm.
Oh, trust me, I will say this. If she tries anything with one of my champions, I will thoroughly see to it myself.
Given the fact that if she's wanting to eliminate Ryder, and given the fact that Saya, as Ryder's daughter, is also the champion of angels, yeah, I could see how that could be a problem. Just a small one.
Just a little bit.
It would be hilarious to see her try, though, in that case, because...
That's a lot of angry people.
Yeah. Especially
Okay.
the fact that Saya is someone that I trust very much.
I'm surprised that she made moves so soon, though. She would have been better off keeping herself on the down low.
Now that you mention it, yeah, that is interesting. Like, from what little information that you've shared with me, right? This was an entity that came from another world, seeking something. I think you said it was like the ability of like divinity, I think it was.
So they were trying to become a true god, someone who could create souls, because this is the one thing that those in that world who possess creation magic could not do. They could not create a soul.
Okay. So she wants the ability to create a soul, therefore completing her belief that being able to create a soul means that you are a divinity. Am I correct so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She believes herself to be a near perfect being, if not the most perfect being.
Okay. So she wants to do this, but also at the same time, I'm now hearing she wants to kill Ryder, one of the individuals who came from Atheris to here.
He defeated her in the past, or back in Atheris. He was the one who actually defeated her the second time.
Got it.
If it wasn't for his meddling, she would have succeeded in her plan, essentially.
Okay. So now she has come to these realities, these worlds that we live amongst, or that we have access to, I should say. Seeking this answer of how to create a soul. And now is actively, openly saying she wants to do things with this, the iron grip, and now stating some other things that Maxine has overheard. To which, as you said, it kind of boggles the mind of if she's wanting to learn this, why is she publicly doing this?
So, from what I gathered, she wasn't very tactful in listening or checking her surroundings, is from how Ludwig put it.
Okay, fair enough.
But that also begs the question if she did it on purpose.
That's what I
True.
was about to say.
True. Well, it might be worthwhile sitting down with
Somebody
Maxine.
that
A few individuals have information. Saya actually said that she has some information.
Fair enough.
Ludwig spoke with her, so she probably has information. Goodness gracious. What was I?
That being said, it's still a little concerning to say the least. She's openly trying
Oh,
to do
indeed.
things. Hmm.
The way I see it, one, she's just an idiot. Two, she did it on purpose for some sort of game to make it where it'll be harder to interfere even if people know. Or three, she already has something that'll make it hard to interfere even if people know.
I would have to say
True.
she is a powerful entity.
Hmm.
I don't know if she still possesses it, but if what I saw in the premonition was correct, she had a very powerful artifact from Metaverse. Yes, she somehow came into the possession of the heart of Sabik.
Oh,
To provide some information for you, Sariel, it is something that was essentially created with the most powerful magic in existence in that world.
Hmm.
It was exploited several times by individuals, her being the most recent. But it was using that, if I'm not mistaken, how she opened up the rift.
that makes sense. It's definitely nothing to scoff at.
Which means... well... it means that... she has something that... now that we are here, in a world that does not have limits, she's even more dangerous than before. See, back in Atheris, they have natural laws and everything that govern how their reality works. The things that even I can't do there. Where as soon as I arrive there, I become a warrior of light, sort of.
Hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I turn into a black mage.
Hmm.
But that all being said, I have no clue at what her power level is on this side. If anything, she could very much possibly challenge individuals like myself.
That's a scary thought.
Yeah.
Because that means very few of
I'd
us would
like-
be able to. We would be able to stand against
Yeah,
her.
I'd like to think that it's not that dangerous. But unfortunately, I've not witnessed her or seen anything specifically on this side from her. So what her power level is at, I have no clue. I will state, from what I could tell, entities from that particular branch of Etheros were having a little bit of trouble utilizing their energies on the side. Guessing they couldn't tap into the natural aether here like they could back on the other side.
Hmm.
Probably far more. Well, I guess the best way to put it is wild. With all the other energies mixed in with it, makes sense to be harder to, draw from it. It's like pulling from a
True,
tainted
that
book.
is true. Trying to sift through all of the energies in addition to the aether in the shadow realms, that seems to make a lot of sense. That being said, I don't know how quickly she's adapted to it.
Yeah. So we have to consider the possibility, at least consider it, that she could be of that level. But we don't want to jump to conclusions and assume she already is.
Basically, we can be wary, but let's not be,
Hasty.
paranoid.
Yeah.
That too. Oh, goodness gracious.
Did you drop your cup? Did you have too
No.
much?
No.
Did you put catnip?
Oh, yes, I got. No, I didn't. I, for one, do not like putting catnip or being exposed to catnip because it causes my focus to diminish, which causes my ability to hide my cursed form to go away. And I lose my ability to hold objects except by pinching them with my paws.
To be fair, you are rather adorable in that form. I will not lie on that regard.
As everyone constantly tells me, I'm so cute, so adorable. Let's see how much you think that you're cute and adorable when you don't have a thumb.
True.
Fair,
But
fair.
also, I distinctly remember being by the arena while you were in that form, and literally going, well, if I'm going to look like this, I'm going to work it. And then proceed to be as cute as you possibly could.
So
You did that.
you just decided to embrace it then, Q. Is that what I'm hearing?
I think they forgot. And now they're remembering. And there was no catnip involved.
No. Oh, wait. Was this after what happened?
Hey, Katsu.
It was, I believe it was right after.
Then I was probably distracting myself then.
Doesn't change the fact it happened.
Shut.
Well, you try to scurry away from it, but
You have a guess?
That. Welcome back, Aki.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, how's it going?
Well, I just got done talking about your best friend.
My best friend.
I mean that sarcastically.
Which one?
Minerva.
Oh boy, yeah. I meant to get here
I don't
sooner,
know
but
if-
I got sidetracked by helping Zen.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had been informed yet, because I know that you came back across. But
No.
she was spotted in Orlando Soccer.
Great.
And
Planning
in
to go
addition
there,
to
but I
that,
guess. Huh.
she
Uh-huh.
mentioned according to my sources, that she was talking openly about how she was going to try and get heroes to appear by sending monsters at the Iron Grip.
What? But why?
Just dumb.
I don't know. Why in the world do you rip open a hole in fabric of space-time, go to an unknown reality, and try and, I don't know.
Because you're obsessed with somebody? I don't know. That's what she sounds like.
Kind of does sound almost obsessed.
Oh,
She's very obsessed with Ryder. She wants to know why he's so strong.
Hmm.
The man to foil
oh,
the
is that it?
plans of the perfect being.
At least what I'm getting at.
I swear to God, if this
You
turns
were
into a
there.
love story queue.
Where?
After the fact, you were there with your comrades. Did they mention anything happening to the Heart of Sabik after it was used to open the gateway?
No idea. I think she still has it, from what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
'Cause we haven't
that's-
said anything about
Wow.
it.
Could you lie to us?
Then-
She
and
might.
say she doesn't have it.
Would that make you feel better,
I'd rather
Farron?
tell the truth on this.
Maybe a little
I
bit.
feel like it's drained of its energy, so she's gonna try and, refill it somehow
Q, I don't.
after
I
using
don't.
that.
Q, the doing thing. Oh like that.
Alright, well, I guess I'll head to Orlando at some point and investigate.
Is there anything else
Yes,
you
apparently she showed up there yesterday.
Is there anything else you needed to convey? I was thinking I'm gonna go wander for a little bit.
No. So.
Okay.
At some point, I'd like to actually give you something. The next time you're free.
Can do so now if you'd like.
I don't have the item on me.
Got it. Okay. Fair enough. I'll probably go and sit by the waterfall for a bit.
Of course. You enjoy yourself.
I will.
So what have you been doing since we